I want us to dig into our scripture theme, our scripture lesson for today, and we'll take a look at our theme for today's program. Romans chapter 12, verse 22, and it says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed." How? By the renewing of your mind. Underline that. The renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. All right. This is our scripture reference, and our theme for today's program is changing your mind, transform, renew, and prove. Transform, renew, and prove. All right. We already established in our previous broadcast that Paul teaches us, teaching the church of Ephesus, the next steps in growth, spiritual development, is to have a renewed mind. That means to have a mind that is growing up. We put emphasis on that last weekend and opening up today's program, where we are not allowing the world that we live in to confine us. We're going to talk about that actually in this teaching today. But we are striving, we are aspiring to ascend, to grow up. That's the natural response to life, to grow up. A child celebrates the acceleration every single year with the birthday, with the anniversary of life. We talked about that. I want you to see something here. This is what Paul is saying to us in Romans chapter 12, verse 2. He says that we are not to be conformed to this world, but we're to be transformed. How? By the renewing, renewing of the mind. Here's the footnote right off the bat. Renewal, mind renewal, growing up is not a one-time event. Think about it. Growing up is a process. It's a series of life experiences. Growing up doesn't happen in one event. It doesn't even happen in one single year. It happens over an elongated series of life experiences that cause us to grow. Here's where I'm going with this. Life experience is going to cause you to grow. Whatever you are currently experiencing is going to help you grow up. I know in life we think that, everything that's happening to us negatively is trying to bring us down, trying to pull us down, but we need to get the right perspective. God's desire for us is to grow up. Whatever we're experiencing in life is one experience to help us grow up, good or bad. God's intention is to get us to grow up. Now that's hard because, see, part of the reason we wrestle with changing our mind, it's easier to just remain as a spiritual adolescent, as one who is immature, and make other people responsible for taking care of me. I can easily blame other people for my present condition. If I don't have to grow up, if I'm not forced to face life experiences, to grow up in them, it's easier for me to make excuses about why I'm not ascending, why I'm not accelerating, why I'm not growing, because these other people, they're responsible for me. They're responsible for feeding me, for taking care of me. Watch this. They're even responsible for changing me. Interesting.